Hi, sisters and friends and bookkeeping mamas. Welcome to Bookkeeping Mama, Bookkeeping Advocate. It's Trevonna Parker here, and I just wanted to jump on to say hello, really. I don't have very much to talk about right now. Just one of those videos that I wanted to jump on just to speak about motivation. You guys have heard this saying before that an entrepreneur is the loneliest person in the world. And sometimes it can feel that way because you have all of these things going on inside of your head and things that you want to do, ideas that you think are going to be super duper key for functioning, but it just kind of takes a little bit for you to kind of put them into fruition. And it takes a little while for people to understand where you're going, or it's hard for you to even explain where you're going. I know I told my husband one time, like, I like when we go shopping, I know what I'm looking for. And I said, I know it when I see it. And I said, the sad thing is sometimes it may not even exist. Sometimes I know what I want, or I know what I want in that corner over there. I know how I want it to look. And so I'm going to all these stores, but I've never even verified that what I'm looking for actually exists. And that's one of those things which I've been called a creative. And I think that's one of those things that creatives, they see things and it may not even exist. It may be just some beautiful vision that they have in their head and it has not come to fruition, or and at least not from someone else's efforts. They may have to bring that to fruition themselves. And that's the same thing with being an entrepreneur, because again, on this channel, we talk about so many different things. We talk about faith, finances, fitness, fun, and family. And when you're on a mission, these things look different. You know, when you're on a mission to start your own business, you're not as excited about the promotion that you received at work, whereas someone else who may be in your shoes or in similar shoes may think that that's a great idea and it's great news. And of course it's great news. I'm not saying, we shouldn't appreciate those things. But sometimes people may think that you're unappreciative because you don't necessarily think of working for someone else as the end all be all. And especially it's kind of itchy for moms, because a lot of times, like, moms really do have the desire to be home with their children. I know for me, in the circles that I run with, moms have a desire to be home with their children and making sure that their children are getting what's necessary. And also with that, you don't want to necessarily be a burden on the family. I know I don't want to be a burden on my husband because I want to stay home with the children. And I know I'm not a burden. I've never been considered a burden. I guess a better way for me to word that would be, I want to be able to help him, because the standard and the status quo is that there is dual income, and that, there should be different things that we should purchase because, we should just purchase them. That's, what people have. That's what we should have. And so I don't necessarily want to keep up with the Joneses. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I do want to do is use the time that I have, the skills and abilities that I have, the talents that I have, the creativity that I have, to find other ways to bring in what's necessary for our family. And that's, again, not even just financial. Sometimes, like when I created my own curriculum, that's me bringing what's necessary for our family and that I'm helping my children to learn. Creating my own designs. If, I want to put something in the corner, I may have to paint it. So those kind of things. But when it goes back to being an entrepreneur, sometimes you don't have, if there wasn't social media, there wouldn't be as many people saying, yeah, go for it. Congratulations. That's a really good idea. Instead, you probably find a lot of people saying, hey, are you sure? That's kind of crazy. And not that they're not well-meaning people. It's just that it's not the norm. Most people get up when they're told and go to work when they're told and drive the roads when they're told. And it's there's nothing bad about it. It's just that some people don't want to do it. And the beauty is, the world that we live in from the beginning of time has always been a place where people can use their talents. People can create and capitalize on providing something good to someone else. It's always a value exchange. And so I guess, again, this is kind of a rant just as an encouragement, but make sure that when you decide to step out into this journey and you're considering the world of business, understand that it is indeed a value exchange, and that everyone is not going to see the value that you're trying to put out into the world and the value that you're wanting to, hopefully, Lord willing, be paid for. So you have to understand that, because you have to be bold enough to ask for those funds. Sometimes we give so much of ourselves away for free because we have not learned to value ourselves. And so, of course, when other people are saying that we're not valuable, or that entrepreneurship is kind of strange, or you're trying to do this business idea, it can hit a little hard. And so I guess this is just an encouragement. Just wanted to pop in. I'm very tired, actually, and just wanted to create a video because I'm getting a little sporadic with my videos. And there's a reason for that, but that's a video for another day. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope this video finds you all well. Remember, in all things, to keep your money safe, but more importantly, keep your soul safe. And if you have any questions about salvation or anything pertaining to the scriptures, what you must do to be saved, how to live faithfully, all of those things, check in the description of the video or leave a comment. And I just love questions, especially those kinds. So you guys have a great day, and Lord willing, we'll talk soon. Bye now.